JP on the right.
Clayton, congratulations. What does it mean to be able to share this night with your family?
Well, it just this whole night in general has been. I mean, when you're a kid, you just hope you make it to the big leagues, you know. And so to get to go say you're going to get to go play in the World Series is it's an incredibly special moment, you know. Up there with getting married and having kids, it's right up there with, I mean, one of the best days of my life. And you know, we know we have 4 more wins to go, obviously, but you know, we've heard 1988 for so long in LA that it feels good to say that we're getting to go to the World Series in 2017, and with 4 more wins, hopefully get one home.
Tyler to the right.
Clayton, you must have imagined this night for so many postseasons. What is it? How does this compare to what you expected it to feel like?
I mean, it's an incredible feeling. You know, I think more than anything, just the group of guys that we get to do it with this time is, you know, every year it's been a fun group of guys. But there's something about this year, just with, you know, for example, Kike tonight. You know, he told me, "Hey, I got your back tonight." I mean, he said that before I even went out there, and then he goes and hits 3 home runs. It just seems like every single night there's just a different guy that's contributing, and that's the measure of a great team. And you know, from the bullpen being unbelievable to guys that are role players being unbelievable, it's just been, and then the superstars being superstars like JT and Belly, and I mean, I'm Chris Taylor, CT. I mean, they're all superstars in my book. So it's just been, I'm just really thankful I get to be on this team.
5th row toward the center.
Clayton, you kind of just touched on it, but how fitting is it after how much the team has asked of you over the years that on a night where you come out in a big game and do your job, the lineup puts up 11 runs, a guy like Kiki hits 3 homers.
Yeah.
I mean, how just fitting is that for the way this team has done things?
Yeah, I mean, it really is a testament to this team and what they, you know, what we stand for. You know, it's just next man up mentality. And you know, as a starting pitcher, when you get 7 runs, your job is just to get him back in the dugout as fast as possible. And you know, fortunately for me tonight, I was able to do that for the most part. But it really was. It really is a special group of guys. It's tough to explain, but I'm just thankful to be a part of it right now.
Back to Tyler over the right.
Clayton, so many of your teammates, when you ask them what they admire about you, they talk about the work ethic. Like Justin was just saying, he's never seen anybody like that. With what you had to go through in July and August with the back, how much even harder do you have to work to be the pitcher you want to be right now?
Yeah, you know, I think I don't know how to answer that other than to have those guys respect and have those guys, you know, just to play for those guys, you know, and have those guys say that about me, to have the respect of those guys, for them to want me to be out there. And I think they're as happy for me tonight as they are for themselves, and that's a testament to those guys. Once again, it's just I don't know how to explain it other than I'm just thankful to be a part of it.
Anything else for Clayton? Do 2nd row right here, in the center.
I'm trying. Okay. My question is from en su segunda salida, aquí en Goodfield, la primera fue la mejor de su carrera en postemporada. Que si tiene algo especial
The question, Clayton, is just to have delivered one of the best performances of your postseason career on this night in this circumstance. What does it mean to you?
You know, I don't know about all that, but to get to be on the mound tonight and get to be going to the World Series on the same night is it's a special thing. And you know, who knows how many times I'm going to get to go to the World Series, and I know more than anybody how hard it is to get there. So I'm definitely not taking this one for granted.
Toward the left, the 5th row.
Dave, you just announced Game 1 the World Series. You pitch.
I'm Game 1?
Yep.
All right, well, that means I'm working out tomorrow, so I'll see you guys in Dodger Stadium. You know, I'm excited about it. You know, we'll watch that game tomorrow, and you know, hopefully they go 7 games and play 37 innings on the 7th game, and you know, same thing as this past series with the Cubs and Nationals, and that's why we have the best record. We get to open up at Dodger Stadium, get to be home, don't have to worry about the DH, and it's great. I'm excited about it.
And back to Tyler's 2nd row.
What was the first World Series you remember watching as a kid? How closely did you watch it whenever October came around?
That's a good question. I guess my first like real memory is probably the Yankees, in the late 90s, early 2000s, winning those, whatever it was in a row, maybe 3 in a row or something like that. Yeah, so I remember that pretty well. I remember when the Diamondbacks won in 2001. So I guess the point is that I remember, you remember watching, you remember who wins the World Series, and unless you're a real baseball fan, you remember who loses. So we need to win.
Yeah, to follow up on that, you've done everything in your career, and now if you had never gotten to this stage, would you have always felt that something was missing?
It's a tough question. I think and at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, the winning a World Series is really all that we play this game for. All the individual stuff is great, but at the end of the day, I just want to win a World Series. If we win, I might retire, so we might just call it a career. So that's it's a special thing, and I know that I'm not taking that for granted.
Toward the back in the center.
Yeah, Clayton, I'm just wondering, how hard was it to stay patient? You're in your 10th season, 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP. But every October, you'd watch the World Series on television. Or would you? I mean, how hard was it to stay patient?
I don't think patience is the right word, because, first of all, to be on an organization, to be a part of an organization like this that gets to go to the postseason 5 times in a row, and 7 out of my, I don't even know how many seasons, 10 seasons, I guess. That doesn't happen very often, so patience isn't the right word, but I guess I'm just, thankful that I've gotten to have this many opportunities to get here, and that's a testament to this organization. That's a testament to, Mark Walter, Andrew Freeman, Farhan, all the way down to Doc. I mean, it's just been a thankful part of the organization, and that's probably the end of the interview because Charlie's ready to go. So thank you.
I'd say we're getting
All
something
right.
to bed. All right, thanks, Clayton. Congratulations.